everybody's talking, everybody's asking, I'm getting text, email, Aryna Sabalenka's serve. Like what's going on? You know, what's going on with her serve? All the double faults, just a medley of double faults in the previous tournaments, then the underhand serve, and all this stuff is going on. And let me just pull back the curtain a little bit, and because I look at this with a very, very different set of eyes. I'm going to reverse engineer the whole discussion and really even reverse engineer her whole serve. Let me just go from the beginning. Number one, biomechanically, how her serve is put together, believe it or not, is one of the best on the women's tour. What I mean by that is the leg drive, the driving of the legs is perfectly synchronized with the racket. It's what we call, it's counterintuitive. What I mean is, as the racket comes in, the legs are going up. As the legs come up, the racket's going in. So the actual biomechanics, how she uses the ground force and how she uses the back leg to really thrust up and then go into that forward rotation, into that amazing cartwheel, is world class. So technically, she has one of the best serves on the tour. So I think that's the starting point. The second thing is amazing courage, fearless. Obviously on the first serve, everybody will pull the trigger. But on the second serve, she doesn't have a lot of topspin. She kind of has a hybrid, a little kick, a little slice. So maybe there's not as much margin for error. But I think when something goes off kilter or people start hitting the speed bump, everybody starts chiming in what's going wrong. The problem is, and I've heard other people around the world, they're talking about her toss or her knee bend or her shoulder turn or the angle of her spine. I'm hearing all these things. The problem is that's a symptom. That's not the culprit, okay? What they're seeing is the effect. They're not seeing the cause, okay? They're not seeing the real origin of the problem. This situation is 100%, not 99, it's 100% psychological, okay? I've seen this before with people hitting a golf ball, okay? And people shooting a basketball. I've seen it in other sports, and they call it the yips or whatever, because once something gets in your head, then you start thinking about it, and you're not on automatic pilot. Where before, listen, she got to the semis of the US Open, and she had 2 double faults. So as you practice more and play more, it should get better. So I need everybody to pump the brakes. Don't analyze what's going on, because it's nothing technical. What you're seeing technical is a byproduct because she's changed psychologically. So you're gonna see what I call the ripple, okay? Or the effect, or the symptom of something. Whether the knees aren't synchronized, and the ball toss goes to the right or left, or she doesn't turn. Those are all symptoms. In the blink of an eye, she can get this back together, all right? But I've never met her. Maybe when she comes from the Miami Open, her and her coach can come by and we could put all this on video, 400 frames a second. But I don't know what got into her head. And her greatness is she's very determined and she's very stubborn. But also her liability is that stubbornness. So that's when she said, well, I'm not hitting any good serve, so I'll just serve underhand. And that took it over the rainbow, especially for being the number 2 player in the world. So I just need everybody to take a deep breath. She'll figure it out. She has to believe in herself. Don't jump off the bandwagon. When you start messing too much with technical things, let's change the grip, let's change the feet, turn the shoulders more, toss it higher, toss it lower. When you start doing that, okay, then she starts going down the yellow brick road, and trust me, she's not going to the Emerald City, okay? And it's going to create a whole nother dilemma. So at the end of the day, my advice is simple. Believe in yourself, Stay positive. Get out there on the practice court. And you know what? Smile when you hit the ball. Smile when you hit the ball. Your blood pressure is going to go down. Your nervous system will relax. I have no doubt the number 2 player in the world will get this back in the blink of an eye. It's all mental. If she did it once before, she can do it again.